All right, you guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm gonna talk to you guys about the power of storytelling when you're building your personal brand, because your story is unique. And as much as you want to hold it in and you think that people don't want to hear, I can assure you they do, okay? Because in a market where you are flooded with people who are all offering the same thing, right, it's likely that you are a commodity in the space that you're in. Maybe you're not, but most likely you are. And what I mean by that is you are in a red ocean. And in a red ocean is a market where people are just savages. They're all going after your clients. They're all going after the same demographic of people. And everybody's fighting to get the money out of the pot, right? That's how it is. But you can position yourself in a blue market or a blue ocean. And in a blue ocean, that means that you're by yourself, right? There's not a lot of bloody waters around. There's not a lot of people feasting off of what you're feasting off of. It's your territory, and you've kind of owned that area. And the way to do that in a commoditized market like coaching and consulting, or agency owners, which a lot of you guys are. I know most of my followers, most of you guys that are watching these videos are coaches, consultants, agency owners, what have you. So if that's you, all right, you have to realize your story is what's going to set you apart, right? Because when you talk to people, at the end of the day, they can go to you, they can go to the next guy and the next guy and the next guy, and you guys are all going to give them the same price. You guys are all going to quote them on the same offer. And that dude is going to go home at the end of the day and he's going to question himself and he's going to think, based on everybody I talked to, who did I connect with the best? Who can I see myself working with and connecting with on a personal level? That's more than likely what they're going to base their decision off of, because he can get the exact same thing from all of you. So why would he not pick somebody that he felt like he liked the most? That's what he's going to do. And if your story resonates with his, if you guys are, share similar passions, or maybe you guys have a similar upbringing, something that you guys can connect on, that's what's going to lead these people to buying from you instead of the next guy. That's why I post YouTube videos, because this is your chance, right? YouTube is one, it's free, and it's your chance to be able to share your story before you ever talk to these people, because you can get on a sales call and you could try to share your story and you could try to crunch it into, 10, 15 minutes, but it just doesn't do you justice. And if you're trying to get these sales done, you're not spending 2-3 hours on a sales call. Most time, these people don't want to spend that amount of time on a call. And that's about what it's going to take for you to share your story. So creating these YouTube videos and creating these videos, telling people about your life and not just giving them value, because look, I think in today's market, everybody is just trying to provide value, right? Alex Hormozi, he's always talking about value, value this, value that, value this, value that. And it's very important. You have to provide value, because by giving people value, they are going to think, wow, he's provided this much value for free. Wonder what's going to be in his paid program. But at the same time, you can't just provide value and not share your story, because it's just information at that point. There's no connection being built between you and the prospect. And in order for you to get somebody to pay you, you need to be able to form a connection with the prospect, right? You're going to find people that pay you just for the knowledge, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, right, you have to find ways to set yourself apart. And I mean, you have to do this if you want to be at the top, right? If you want to be just a regular basic coach or consultant, and you just want to be stuck at that $10,000, $20,000 a month mark, you're building your business based off of referrals, word of mouth, whatever, then that's for you. But if that's not you, and you want to reach $100,000 a month or eventually $1 million a month, you have to build a personal brand. And that's exactly why I'm doing this. And no, you might be watching this video and in a year from now, I don't know, maybe I have 100,000 followers, but at the time of recording this video, I've got 260 subscribers and I've got about 2,500 followers on my Instagram. What's funny is just this little bit of following has already generated me 6 figures inside of my business, and I can only imagine what it's gonna look like when I've got 100,000 followers or when I have 1 million followers, right? It's gonna be insane. So I want you guys to keep that in mind. There's so much potential behind this, but people aren't going to just continue to watch you and continue to come back to your content if all you provide is value, because when they learn what they need to learn, they're going to leave. But if they like you, they're going to come back and watch you. It's like a TV show. You need to make these videos almost like like a reality TV series, right? Where people can come in, they can see what's real, they can hear from you on the day-to-day topics of life, your opinion on things. So keep that in mind as you're building your personal brand. You guys need to be telling your story. Tell it on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, as many social media platforms as you can. And don't stop. Don't just tell it one time. Include your story every week in your Instagram stories, your Facebook stories, whatever, right? You need to remind people continually where you came from and how you got here and why you do what you do, because that is what people want to see, and that's what's going to keep people coming. Guys, make sure you're telling your story as you're building your personal brand. I'm not going to sit here and ramble about it because it's pretty freaking simple, right? Your story is yours, my story is mine, and we know it for what we know it as. Just stop being scared to tell it and start telling it starting today. I'm going to be doing these every single week. This is a new thing that I'm trying to stick to because I need to be consistent if I'm going to build my personal brand, and I'm going to continue to share my story. So with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.